Hi, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome or welcome back. We're doing your tarot and oracle reading. This reading is going to be good for all Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Always check your other placements. Only take what resonates. Leave the rest for somebody else. Feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. If you like the video, if you like my channel and what I do here, I do astrology and tarot. Go ahead and subscribe. We would love for you to be a part of the community. But we're going to dive into your general and love energies for you, Cancer. Personal readings for astrology and tarot all can be found in the description box and the pinned comment, guys. We're going to start off with the Sacred Symbols Oracle. Oh, before I get started into these, I did pull your astrology oracle cards. So first and foremost, Cancer, I want to start by saying when I was meditating on your energy, I am feeling your energy feels pretty good. So we have Dignified Strength, card number 13. We have the Sun Source, card number 18. And then we also have Pisces, Sensitize, card number 12. So the 18th and the 12th could be particular dates for some of you. Some of you guys could be born on those days. Also the 13th. Some of you guys have a rising sign at the 13th degree. I know that's oddly specific, but it's coming through that way for some reason. And then evidently I was picking up strong Leo energy in your reading, Cancer. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo placements. Sure enough, Leo was at the bottom of the astro deck. So that is subconscious energy. So there could possibly be and then the next card was Cancer, you, followed by the moon. Some of you guys are dealing with a parent-child relationship that's significant to you at this time. Doesn't have to be all of you. Others of you, I could be watching for a Cancer Sun placement or possibly a Pisces Sun placement. You guys could be watching for another placement that you have in Cancer. But I feel like things are looking up for you. I'm hearing strength in adversity. So I don't know if you guys have been through some challenges in the recent past or you've been going through a hard time lately, but I feel like things are kind of turning around for you. But let's see here. I also feel like your intuition, your psychic abilities, your connection with God and the divine are all heightened right now. But you could be feeling a little bit confused on your next steps forward. So we have Transmute, card number 44. Bottom of the deck, we do have Jealousy with the Evil Eye, card number 23, Magic and Time. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody that potentially has some sort of ill will or animosity towards you in some way. If you guys have a social media platform, be careful of what, when, or how you're posting content to your social media. I always recommend to like my personal clients and stuff, if you're posting, you know, stuff about your personal life on your social media, even if it's on a personal private page, I would recommend doing some sort of protection around the whatever it is you're posting or around social media in general. It's a conversation for another time, of course. Others of you, this could be somebody at work, a sibling, a family member. We have Meditate, card number 40. So again, I do feel like your intuition is strongly heightened right now. God and the divine are trying to send you some sort of message of truth in some regard. We have Truth at the bottom of the deck with Fire, and then we have Karmic Path. And then we have Home, card number 10. Bottom of the deck, we do a Protection. We have Shift in the reversed, and then we have Knowledge. Some of you guys are moving. You're thinking about moving or relocating, or there could be something around your home that's significant right now. There could be renovations in your home. There could need to be renovations in your home. You could be having issues in your home, whether that's physically or energetically. There could be a need for you to cleanse and protect your space. So we have the Magician card. Some of you guys are trying to manifest something. What is this here? I feel like you guys are trying to manifest, but you're not actually taking action or taking tangible steps in the 3D. And that's something that we have to apply and remember when we are trying to manifest something. It's not all magic and meditation and the law of attraction. We actually do have to take physical steps and action in the 3D, in the real world, in order to see the tangible results that we want, in order for things to manifest. So we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is good. There's something you're unsure of, though. I feel like you're unsure if something is emotionally aligned for you or if your heart is truly in something anymore, whether this is a place of employment, a relationship, what you do as a side hustle, what you do as a passion. You're trying to figure out if something is worth it for you, something that previously possibly was emotionally dissatisfying to you or not fulfilling to you in some way. So you're being asked to see some sort of opportunity and let go of the regrets that you have for the past. I also feel like some of you guys are battling a little bit of like exhaustion and, you know, just like lack of enjoyment in the things that are happening around you or to you or in your life right now. You're just a little bit bored is kind of what I'm seeing here. Why is this home card here? We have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I think that there is some sort of opportunity for you to either relocate or to do something different with your home, whether that's like energetically cleansing it, rearranging things, cleaning, organizing, putting, you know, more feng shui in your house so it's energetically more aligned, going into a whole new home or place that you reside, moving to a whole new state or country, something like that. But there's something here with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you have some sort of plan or some sort of idea that's you're going to be very successful in doing that is around the topic of your home, possibly your family as well. And this could be expanding your family if you're in a relationship or you have children or something like that. Yeah, some of you guys have been in the home that you're in for a very long time. So if you guys aren't able to move or if that's not something that you're willing to do, I feel like there's probably a lot of sentimental value around your home or the place that you reside. There could just need to be a very thorough cleansing and blessing of the home, like a banishing possibly as well. There could be stagnant energy in the home or the property that's like stagnating you in other areas of your life as well. And there's a need for you to transmute that energy because it's not yours to hold on to. Yeah, some of you guys are either wanting to travel or move. You could be in the process of like a major life change or major life shift, whether that's a divorce, a breakup, having a child, you know, the loss of a parent. I don't know. These are just things that are coming to mind. So they could resonate with some of you not. But you guys are also, I feel like you're waiting for the perfect opportunity to present itself. And maybe you're a little worried about finance as well. But I think everything will come together in divine time. Any advice here for Cancer before we move on to love? King of Wands, the Strength card, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you have everything it takes. Some of you guys are business owners and you're a little bit unsure of the stability of your business or how successful you will be financially, or, you know, if you will have the resources in order to get where you want to go or to purchase a new home or to go to where you want to go. Some of you guys want to move so that you're in a better school district for your children. I just got that intuitively. But this is something about, there's something here about having courage and strength and bravery and confidence in not only yourself, in your business, in your work, or what you're passionate about. Whatever the case may be for you, have confidence that it will lead you where you need to go financially and give you the support and the stability that you ultimately need in the long term to get where you want to go. But definitely have confidence and take a leap of faith, you know, have that courage to do what you need to do to go where you ultimately know you're meant to go. So we're going to move on to love for you, Cancer. If you're watching on TikTok, you can hop over to my YouTube. Again, personal readings for astrology and tarot, Cancer, can be found down in the description box and the pinned comment. Oops, Cancer. Just saw the Four of Wands again. Some of you guys are getting engaged or moving to the next level of commitment with your partner. If you are in a relationship or maybe you're meeting somebody new. But let's see here. Some of you guys are connected to a Leo. I also have Pisces. But let's see. Cancer in love. So we have the Eight of Swords. You guys are really overthinking this, aren't you? Could be losing sleep. You're having anxiety for sure, but you need to get out of your mind. Self-imposed limitations of the mind. That's the 8 of Swords, Cancer. Six of Swords. You're trying to move on from something, whether that's moving on from an issue within a relationship with your partner or moving on from a situation or a partnership altogether. We'll clarify here in just a moment. I could be reading for 2 different timelines of Cancers though. And the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you're defensive. The Empress, the 4 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. You're trying to defend something about your home or where you live could be very significant in your love situation. So you could live with your partner. You could also have children with your partner, or you could have children independently from your partner or your past partner, whatever resonates with you. But I feel like you're very defensive because of your living situation, your home, or your children, or all of the above. Empress with the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. You're worried about feeling, you know, abandoned in some regard after some sort of tower moment or heartbreaking situation. 3 of Swords and the Tower card. Some of you guys, your family have strong opinions about your relationship. I know that's oddly specific. Let's clarify here. What is this 8 of Swords here for Cancer and love? King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're worried about the ultimate security, stability in the long term, like practicality of the relationship. You guys could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placement. Or this person works a lot. The 8 of Wands. So we're getting repeating cards from the general portion, so it could tie in there. So if you're watching, you know, the second portion for the love reading, definitely go check out the general portion as well. Some of you guys recently got into a relationship and it moved very quickly, and now you're starting to, things are starting to slow down and you're kind of past the honeymoon phase, and you're starting to realize how fast things really moved, and you're starting to question if there's really like a stable foundation that was built there. Some of you guys need to take like a, you know, like a couple's vacation or getaway or weekend trip up north, whatever the case may be for you. That could be beneficial for those of you that are in, you know, long-term relationships. Why is this 6 of Swords here though? You guys are overthinking this stability of the relationship. 10 of Cups. Are you guys moving on from something with your partner, or are you moving on from a partnership in general? Doesn't really answer my question here. The World card in the reversed. Okay. So the World card in the reverse is really a card of like lack of success or lack of a completion or an ending. So I feel like you are trying to move on from something that either potentially, you know, you wanted a happily ever after, that happy family unit, emotional fulfillment with this person. You know, there was possibly children involved here, but there was either a disappointment, a burden, or a lack of completion altogether. So I don't know how good you are doing in moving on from this connection, because there's some sort of closure that's not there. That's not to say you have to go back to this person for the closure that you think that you need from this person, because I'm a firm believer in closure coming from truly just yourself. You do not need confirmation or closure from other people. That is just my opinion as a spiritual teacher and a tarot reader and an astrologer. But it looks to me that a lot of you are trying to move on from something, or from a relationship in general. Others of you could be moving on from a situation in the relationship, but I feel like most of you are trying to move on, at least, from a situation, a relationship, but you haven't given yourself the proper closure, emotional closure. It's like you still almost have hopes of having that happily ever after with this person when it's not plausible at this time. So that hint of hope that you have, that you're still holding on to, is keeping you tied, karmically tied to this person. Why is this 7 of Wands here? Oops. It's almost like that's just like your comfort zone, so that's why you're holding on to it. Six of Swords again. You're trying to heal. I can see that, but it's just, if I feel like it's not working, you're trying to let go of the past, but you have hope that the past could still manifest. The thing is you need to keep looking forward. You need to look at the horizons in front of you. If you look at the Six of Swords, both of them are looking towards what's ahead of them in the clear water, not the choppy water down here in the corner. So there's something here about you needing to look forward and not in the past. And I feel like that's where you're getting caught up. Even if this is more of a subconscious game or it's happening on a subconscious level for you, Cancer, I feel like the fact of you holding on to hope of this 10 of Cups with this person is what's keeping you chained to the past and preventing you from moving forward. And you're too much in your head. One more here for the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords in the reverse. All these are repeat cards. It's like you're right on the brink of liberation from this situation and like empowerment to yourself, having mental clarity, overcoming your fears, breaking ties, ending the deception, and being able to fully and finally move forward. You're right there, Cancer. You're right there. So what is the advice here for Cancer? You know, I know it might be a messy situation. There could be divorce involved. Maybe you live together. Maybe you had children with this person, or, you know, you guys both had children or something like that. But holding on to that hope for those other reasons, besides the reasons why the relationship didn't work out, is what is preventing you from being able to move forward. Ultimately, preventing you from your soul's growth and evolution, right? Seven of Swords. So if you're overthinking something, Cancer, there's a tendency for our brains when a relationship ends, especially when it was a toxic one or a bad one, for us to hold on to the good things about the relationship and not remember the bad. So I would be willing to bet there was lying, cheating, or stealing, or toxicity with, you know, some sort of deception involved in this connection. And that's what you need to remember. Why did the relationship end to begin with? Also, if you have children, think about your children first. What are you teaching your children? Are you giving them, what's the right word? Like the right role model for themselves. Two of Pentacles here. And the World card in the upright. So something will come full circle. A karmic contract will be completed in time. But your key here is to A, remember the deceptions or why the situation ended in the first place. Lying, cheating, stealing are very, very likely with the Seven of Swords. And then the Two of Pentacles is really about finding equilibrium or balance. It's sometimes a card. This relationship could have been very up and down. It was like a roller coaster type energy, right? So there's something here about coming to terms with not only how the relationship ended, but how the relationship was as a whole. Yes, of course, there was going to be good times to the relationship and bad times to the relationship. But since you're so much focused on the positive within that past relationship, it's time for you to bring some of the negative back into your mind and start obsessing over the things that counteract all the good within the relationship. I can't talk today. Because obviously it ended for a reason, but you're this close to liberation, to wholeness, to success, to completing a karmic contract so that you can fully move on and go into the next chapter of your life. I feel like you're right on the brink of a new beginning, Cancer. So take that with a grain of salt. Take it how you will. Personal readings down in the description box and the pinned comment, Cancer. And Guardian Angel. So you are being protected from a guardian angel, or by a guardian angel, I should say. So yeah, that is all I have for you, Cancer. Much love, guys. And thanks for being here. Subscribe and like the video if you do like it. Leave a comment down below. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one, Cancer. Bye.